Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're going to be sublimating on an apron. I am making an apron for an 80th birthday celebration, and what it is for the ladies at the church who will be preparing the food for the celebration. So I'm making the aprons for them to wear on that day. So there will be 4 of them, but for video purposes, I'm just going to make one. And I got this from Hobby Lobby, and it was $3.99. So it's a sublimation ready apron. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to press out some of these hard wrinkles on the front here where we will be placing the design. So I'm going to just press out this area here to get us started, just to preheat it for a couple seconds, get out the hard wrinkles. And then this also serves the purpose of preheating the fabric too, to help with the heat process of the sublimation. Okay, so also I want to lint roll to remove any fibers, threads, or anything that may be on, dust or anything like that that may be on here, because it will sublimate, like it'll leave a mark, a noticeable mark that we don't want on the fabric. Okay, so for the top, I'm going to put the words 80th birthday celebration, July 13, 2025. And I'm going to place that at the top at about right here. And I'm going to tape that down very well so that it doesn't shift during the sublimation process at all. So I'm going to use a lot of tape to make sure that doesn't happen. Okay, so that's nice and tight. And I'm going to put butcher paper underneath to protect my mat. And then I'm going to put butcher paper on top to protect the bottom of my heat press. So I'm going to place that like here. And then I'll take the heat press here, place it on for 90 seconds. I'll hit go. And then we will check the design. Okay, so we are done. I'll lift that up and remove the butcher paper. Oh, I hope it didn't shift, because I can see where I didn't tape down how that's lifted up, but there's nothing under there, those 2 areas where it's lifted, so we should be okay. And it's kind of hot, so I'm not going to touch it with my bare fingers. Let me get this tweezers and lift. And great results. Perfect results. Perfect results. Okay, so now for part 2 is the photograph of the lady whose birthday it is. I'm going to remove these registration black marks because we don't need those on here at all. I can remove those. And I think I'm going to cut this black line off the top here. We don't need that on the photo. That was from the original photo, so that's why it's on there. And then I'll just rip that edge there. Okay, so we should be good. And I'll place that right underneath the date and tape it down nice and securely. I'm going to use a lot of tape. It's probably not necessary, but I just don't want to, I want to make sure that the design doesn't shift when I set the iron down, when I set the press down on it. So that's why I'm going to use a lot of tape. Okay, and then across the top. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that should do it. So I need to get clean butcher paper because, as you can see, the words did transfer over on here. So that's the exact reason why we use butcher paper. And that's also the reason why we need to use a clean sheet each time we sublimate, because it can transfer. So I'll put 2 clean sheets on top and then get the press ready. It's already at 385, and I'm just going to make sure I'm not on the words up above, and place it and hit start for 90 seconds. All right, so we are done. We'll just lift that up, move it out of the way, and remove the butcher paper. And did I lint roll that part? Because it sure looks like there's lint on it. Thought I did. Okay, so this is hot. I'm going to use my tweezers to remove this tape. It gets really hot. And voila. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Perfect color saturation. That is very nice. Very nice. Turned out perfectly. So I need to make 3 more because I need 4 total, but I'm not going to do those on camera. I just wanted to show you how easy and simple it is to sublimate on white polyester. And again, this came from Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to finish the others, just not on camera, like I said. And that is it. So I like it. And I'm sure the church ladies that will be wearing these will like them as well. So, all right, guys, thank you for watching. And be sure to come back because I will be making more videos. Bye-bye.